Release of Information and Freedom of Information Act requests pose challenges for limited staff resources to perform accurate manual review and redaction within 30 days of receipt, often resulting in a backlog. ANACOMP's Intelligent Redact solution enables staff to achieve 99.8% accuracy while doubling their productivity by optimizing their review and automating the redaction process. The request process begins with a valid document request, which could come from the individual themselves, a third party, or through a Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) request. The type of request determines the specific redaction rules that will be applied. This example is just a few documents, but requests can be thousands of pages depending on the compliant documents found in military health systems, including legacy and current EHR systems. Documents can be submitted manually if necessary, but the redaction process is typically automated to ensure efficiency and consistency. During pre-processing, the system splits the documents up and generates an output folder. This folder contains both the individual record components and the full, original document. Once the redaction process is complete, the redacted version is added to this output folder during the post-processing step. When documents are submitted, they are sent through a process known as a flow. A flow is essentially a series of customized steps that guide the document through processing. The process begins with ANACOMP's Redact solution updating the ROI database, which allows us to track the case throughout the ROI process and stores service member information. Next, the Redact software classifies the submitted document to determine its type and content. After classification, it queries the database to retrieve the service member's information. Once the information is retrieved, the Redact software assigns the submission to a specific case. Manually if necessary, but the redaction process is typically automated to ensure efficiency and consistency. During pre-processing, the system splits the documents up and generates an output folder. This folder contains both the individual record components and the full, original document. Once the redaction process is complete, the redacted version is added to this output folder during the post-processing step. At this stage, the software identifies areas needing to be redacted and asks for help in confirming the fields. Using the information in the database and based on the request type, the software highlights all areas requiring redaction. In this case, it's a self-request, so any Social Security numbers, SSNs, not associated with the individual requester must be redacted. The flow has identified 3 SSNs that do not match the individual's SSN. If any of these SSNs did not require redaction, the operator could simply click the trash can icon next to the corresponding field to exclude it from redaction. You'll notice that the individual's SSN is not highlighted, as it does not require redaction. If additional information needs to be redacted, you can select the relevant field on the right and mark the content for redaction. For different types of requests, additional information may also require redaction based on the specific criteria of the request. The process then moves to the stage where all fields marked for redaction are finalized with redaction boxes and redaction exemption codes applied in the redacted PDF. Both the redacted PDF and the original, unredacted PDF are placed in their respective output folders. At this point, the process is complete for self- and third-party requests, and the PDF can be sent to the requester. For FOIA requests, a third variation of the PDF is generated, showing the potential redactions outlined in a red box. Before the PDF is sent to the requester, the document typically goes through a final legal review to ensure compliance with FOIA guidelines. The ANACOMP Redact solution delivers increased accuracy, optimizes staff resources with double the productivity, improves the timeliness of fulfilling ROI and FOIA requests, and avoids backlog situations.